Okay, as promised, very special guest live in the studio. We have Becci Wallace and we have Mo.
Hello.
Becci Wallace, lovely to see you again.
You too, my dear friend.
And Mo, we've never met, but we've sort of know each other.
We've seen each other in passing,
okay,
yes.
There we go. Nice to see you in sunny Govan as well, Mo.
It's brilliant to be here.
Excellent. So, let's talk about music.
Let's.
Music's kind of the only thing that's a salvation right now. You know what I mean?
100%.
So I'm focusing on that. And I'm focused on the positivity. And I'm focused on things like how music brings people together.
Oh, me too.
How music gets people inspired. It inspires people to be creative. And creativity is just an amazing thing. An amazing thing, you know what I mean? And you, Becci Wallace, have been working with a group of artists. Maybe some of them wouldn't even consider themselves artists previously.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Is that okay to say that?
I think it is, yeah.
Okay, because I know the feeling. Yeah. I've been there and I relate to it, and I still have imposter syndrome too.
Yeah.
But you've been working to create a project called Song Seeds. And I know what it is. But for the people who don't know what it is, tell us about it.
Thank you, Steg, so much for that. I think that's a good way to start it, is to say declare yourself an artist.
Yeah.
Because I think in this world we have
so.
this tendency to put art to one side, and I understand why. We're all busy, we're all stressed, we got a lot going on. And so for those who are creatively inclined, I think sometimes we see it as a problem or something that we've got to get back to. So for me, Song Seeds, which is the wee kind of charity company that I run, it came for a need to be creative in a hard time. So it started out in lockdown, and me and my pal Rosie.
So was that 4 years ago now, something like that, Becci Wallace? 5 years ago now?
6 years,
6
guys.
years ago now, okay.
6 years ago. So I've been very lucky in my life. A long time ago now, I won a competition, right, a songwriting competition, and it took me to this. The competition the win was to go to this big, massive mansion, right, and work on a retreat with all these songwriters. So you had Gary Clark, Mid-Year, all that cutting about, right, and me. And at the time I was a 24, 25-year-old busker, know what I mean, like cutting about Glasgow, doing what I could. And I was suddenly faced with this world. And the people that were there had paid a premium to be there. So there was basically, it was the same thing that I run, but the people there maybe paid £1,500 to be there.
Okay.
Right, because that's the premium rate.
That's what it costs, yeah.
And I couldn't believe I'd stumbled into this world, which I would honestly never have been able to afford to go to or known about, because I just wouldn't have been in that circle and doing that kind of thing. But I'm no kidding when I tell you it changed my life. It made me declare myself an artist. That was nearly 10 years ago. That was when I put every other tool down and went, this is what I'm doing, this is who I am, and I want to have these experiences. And like, I wanted to go back and tell my pals about it. I just wanted to run home and go like, there's this amazing thing we can all do, and we can all go and retreat and be artists, but we couldn't afford it. Right, so the way it started for me was I started getting together with some of the people I'd met there, and we would like book a wee villa or we'd book a wee house, and we'd just play half, quarter, 7, 8 in for it all. And then just kind of write songs. And I was like, I want to make something more structured than this. So in my head, I always wanted to get back to the idea. And then lockdown came. And it was like, everyone was just like in the sea, in the abyss, not knowing what to do. And so it became like an anchor. So I was kind of like, right, I'm going to, first started with like your man, Colonel Mustard and Rosie and all them. And I was just like, Mon and we'll meet every week and write songs on Zoom.
I remember seeing that. I remember seeing you doing your bit. Yeah.
Aye.
Yeah.
And so weirdly, I think it was just right place, right time. That grew exponentially and kind of became this weekly thing where about 20, 30 of us we'd all pass it on. So I'd say, Steg, you're doing it this week, and you would give everybody an idea. It could be as stupid as go goth or as complicated as write a sonnet and then take the third line and make a song, whatever, right? So everyone just come up with an idea every week, and then we'd all meet on a Saturday with a bottle of wine or whatever, and we would play the songs on Zoom and listen back and just have a party at home on our own. So it became this community. So that's how it started. And then once lockdown was kind of tapering off, I was like, let's make this real. So we formalised it, me and Rosie at the time, and did an online one. And then once that finished, I was like, let's make this real. So how do we make it affordable? Well, first thing is, my pals and everyone I know can't pay £1,500 to go to retreat. So it's £200, right? And that's thanks to Creative Scotland as well. And basically what they do, we have the exact same experience. So it's 3 nights of masterclasses, bringing people in for the industry, then a day of rehearsing, and then we go and do a show in the local town, wherever it is. And so that has become, I'm going to be careful what I say here, but a wee bit of a cult. Like, almost like it has just again grown exponentially. So there's this just group of artists. We don't advertise, we're not trying to be in the charts or whatever. It's not about making a name for ourselves, it's about making space to do art and nothing else, and being humble with that and just knowing that that's what we're there for. There's no egos, apart from mine obviously. I try and keep it in check. There's no egos, there's none of that. There's just people getting together writing songs, and now we've got to the point where we want to showcase that to everybody else. So that's where we're at now. We want other people to hear it and maybe get involved with Song Seeds.
Amazing. And it's amazing to hear that story because it's an organic journey.
Big time, yeah.
You know what I mean? It just grew from a need, and there wasn't a master plan.
No.
And here you're in 2026.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the first sort of, well, you said it, and it's an excellent word, the harvest from Song Seeds?
Yeah.
How do you feel about this? Can you tell us what that is for the people who don't know?
So, for 2025 we've done 3 retreats, and during that we had maybe 20 people a retreat, or 20 to 30. From that we've asked everybody that wanted to be part of this gig to choose a song, but we're not doing it like a gig. So it's not like one man comes up, next man comes up. We've got 20 people on stage the whole time, utilising all our instrumental talents. So you've got the fiddle, you've got the MPC, you've got, electric guitars, bass, all the usual stuff, keys, voices, just beautiful voices. So essentially we've got this big massive concert where we're making these massive tunes, big music experiences, and small ones too, out of these songs. And just we've chosen the ones that we love and that we want to share, and we want to share with a crowd to get them involved. So it's kind of like try to project the essence of what Song Seeds is and what we do, and show like how art, and I guess being in a group collaborative settings, being with other people, can be joyful and can be about the music and nothing else. So I feel like we've achieved that. The rehearsals have been stunning and uplifting. Anytime we get together, it's like a blank canvas starting again and being able to kind of see the world in a beautiful way,
Well, let me give you a wee break just now, and let me get in, bring in Mo to the conversation. Mo, when did you get involved in Song Seeds?
About 2023, I would say. Probably about 2023. And I had met Becci during my masters in songwriting, and I remember it was like the first week I was there, and got involved with Sunday songwriting a bit. But for me, I was in the middle of my masters, and I found it very much I wasn't good enough to be in that situation. So definitely huge imposter syndrome. There was one day I was determined to turn up and wrote a song which is now going to be on my album. But for me, Song Seeds literally kept me going when all around those other times I didn't have time to write songs. And it provided for me a safe space to grow and develop. And Becci laughs that, I didn't even realise the name of, I would say, since the last time such and such has come on so much. And she's like, because it's like Song Seeds, you're planting seeds. I was like, I didn't even get that. So when it came to the harvest, it is a bit more obvious to me, but it definitely, and I'm not kind of downplaying, for me as an artist, has literally saved my life in terms of who I am now and how much I've grown since I've been involved in Song Seeds. So I'm very grateful to have found that safe space to grow and develop as a songwriter and an artist. And really looking forward to Thursday. And
are you part of the performance on Thursday then?
Yeah.
Great.
She's doing a great song called Shift Happens.
Okay. I'm glad you said that carefully.
I know. That's the alternative title.
Great. Look forward to maybe getting the radio edit for Sunny Govern.
Yes. It's all clean.
Okay, great. So Song Seeds is happening, the harvest is happening this Thursday. Give us some details on that, Becci Wallace.
Yeah, so we are doing an event in stereo, which is going to be supported by the wonderful Mellow Party, who have been involved in many ways in Song Seeds. So Gordy came as a participant, 23, and also Jonas came as a lecturer, tutor in 23 as well. And Colin's just, friend of the show. So we're happy to have them all with us. I think their music as well really speaks to that kind of essence of what we do, which is bringing out the heart in something. So they're going to open that up around the start of the day, the start of the event, which starts at 7:30. They'll be doing that. And then we've got us on stage, big concert. So that's all happening, kicking off in stereo Thursday at 7:30 downstairs. I think concession tickets are £12, £15 for a main door, and you can buy them online if you want through Skiddle or get them at the door, either way. But it's going to be gorgeous, man, so we're looking forward to it.
Who else is on the bill for that? I know it's quite a big one. I
It's
know
a
you
big
might forget someone, and that can be forgiven.
No, they'll no mind it. They'll no mind it.
Yeah.
So we've got the wonderful Ember Quine, who our woodwife Freya Giles, who's coming with her partner Doug in their new band called Clegs. We've got Johnny Slater, who's like basically the world's session musician at this point, but also a fantastic musician in his own right. Beautiful cinematic music. Can never say enough about Johnny and how good he is. We've got obviously the wonderful Mo here under the name Maureen, spelled in the Irish way, sorry about that. We've got goodness me, I'm going to forget everyone now. Sarah Grace, what an amazing pop artist she is. What a voice this person has, just fantastic. We've got Lucky Mother Son, who is Alan Govan of Mugshack fame. We've got Sharon Lazybird, who is this amazing artist who plays violin and sings at the same time, which I always think is just otherworldly to be able to do. Got amazing Jamie Campbell as well, who's another kind of stalwart of the Scottish scene. Who else we got? I'm missing. Micah Seagrest, fantastic writer. Lorna Reid, the jazz singer from Edinburgh, who is just a class act, literally, just everything about her, just classy as hell. And there's more. There's definitely more. Dan Collins. Me, Becci Wallace, I'm playing.
And a few surprises.
Definitely. We've got
yeah.
a few visitors and some random players. So
Nice.
it'll be a beautiful thing, man. Lots of belters
Sounds
on
amazing.
the stage.
It's happening this Friday, folks.
Thursday.
I like how you synchronised on that.
We'll dip that out later.
It's happening this Thursday. Stereo's a great venue as well. It's an amazing lineup. How much are tickets again?
£12 concession, £15
What?
full price.
Pure bargain.
It's a
For
bargain.
that amount of
Actually,
artists,
we finished
it's-
rehearsing a song yesterday, and I was just like, I would pay £15 just to see that song. So that's where I'm at, right? It might be false confidence, but it's a beautiful thing, man.
Make sure you go to that, folks. Sounds like a belter this Thursday evening. An amazing lineup. Go and catch some of these amazing artists for only £15
Thank you.
before they
Steg.
start charging big bucks. That right, Mo?
Yeah.
You've got your
She's on the up.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
trajectory.
Yeah.
Trajectory is above the top.
£20.
So big shout to you. I'm going to come along. Look forward to seeing some. I've got a workshop, so I don't know if I'm going to miss some of it, but I'm going to try and come along later. I don't know what the times are on your gig. Becci
Done by
Wallace?
10:30. So for those people
Okay.
that like a wee early night,
Okay.
that's guaranteed with a Song Seeds event.
That's everyone these days, I think, like a wee early night day, especially during the week. Especially during the week.
But it's a Thursday, so.
But I love
It's
it. I love
almost
it.
Friday.
I love a midweek gig.
Yeah.
I like a midweek gig. You know what I mean? It seems better than a weekend gig for me now.
Yeah,
You know what I mean, to
me
be
too.
honest?
I like a wee flat pack in and out scenario, I'm quite happy to go to a gig, enjoy a wee dance and get up the road.
I'm shaking my head there because you live with Mr. McGarvey and he's an expert of doing a ninja at gigs.
He's ninja lever,
Yeah, mate, so
he's not so
ninja.
big on the constant socialising.
Anyway, make sure you're there on Thursday. Song Seed Stereo is the venue. Tickets available online. We'll give you a wee taste of some music from Becci Wallace right now.
I used to travel, now I stare at maps, gazing lustful, longing for the journey back. I'm blessed with plenty, it's a blissful almanac, but I've lost focus, losing sleep and gaining fat. I used to worry that I was just playing a part, talking nonsense and hoping that you'd call it art. I spent a long time watching all you fall apart. My little world of wishful thinkers, friends with troubled hearts. And lately I've been talking less and hating more, gathering grudges like they used to gather at my door. Jealousy isn't something I relish, it's genuinely sore. I wish I had the guts to say I need you more. I wish I had the guts to say I need you more. I wish I had the guts. But I see ghosts in my coffee, tasting mornings I've forgotten. Think I might not get the chance to stop all the time I've borrowed. A tattooed tragedy, a caffeine calamity. The heart shapes on lampshades, the curtains draw the light away. And I don't regret a single day, I love the pain. It's better bearing naked words of war than taking blame. I'm actually amazed I ended up this way. Tiny fingers grasping onto every word I say. So lately I've been calling less and that's okay. I'm realising my time isn't just a gift to give away. I know why you hide in the notes of the songs you play. I know why you're running from your honesty. The hardest face to face is your own. The hardest place to replace is home when you know what you've done. And did you throw the first stone, did you? Did you throw the first stone, did you? Did you throw the first stone, did you? Did you? Was it you who cast the first stone? Turn your lights off, you're older than you know. And time, it waits for no one. You're losing focus. And little bits of me start to feel like history. Misty memories of wistfully missing you. I'm listening in mystery at my life read back to me like, really? I don't think that was ever my reality. And yet, I know that people have to go, nothing's set in stone. Friendship isn't guaranteed, you have to nurture what you've grown. But I'm not ashamed to say if it's time to move on. In fact, I'm loving every swan song. So if you hurt me, I'm long gone. And if sorry's not a word that you can muster, that's cool, man, just jog on. Cause I turn myself inside out, dealing with this constant doubt, mindful of the part I've played, respectfully giving you your space, knowing it's time to be humble. I mumble nothing under my breath that I wouldn't make public. It's an ugly circus, pointing fingers like we've got a purpose, rendering any nuance worthless. Screaming shameful from a broken soapbox, civil folk lost in perpetual moral frost. A digital dust, making mockeries of conversation. You want to talk about mental health? Get off Facebook, make a statement. Is this you at your full engagement? How many mates have we lost to our casual vagrants? And what's the cost of the waves that we make to replace us? That's where I'm at with this. Need to get back to this. Is there a knack to this, or are we all just singing, dancing hypocrites talking big? Probably. Being a mum has made me actively angry. It's no a case of how could she, who has and who hasn't. You're callously curating a narcissist's fantasy. Or will we be amazed at how we feed our own tragedy? I'm awkward in need of validation. I'm nervous in every conversation. I'm weak, but I'm constantly in motion. I'm an imposter voyaging blindly through the ocean. I'm fierce when it's time to set the record. And I'm yours if you're skillful on the fretboard. But I'll say one thing until we turn the tide. Get honest with yourself if you want to step outside. Did you throw the first stone, did you? Did you? Was it you who cast the first stone?
Johnny Govan Radio.
let the light in. I let the light in. Again.
Absolutely beautiful stuff, Maureen. Well done, that was amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Amazing. It's good to have the artist in the studio when you play one of these songs, yeah. So I can chat to you a wee bit about the music. When did you record that?
I recorded that at 2024.
And how can people access that song? Where is it? Where does it live?
Well, it lives on Bandcamp at the moment, but because I'm just about to do my one-woman show in May, and the album will be released in October, I've kind of pulled everything off Spotify.
Okay.
Because I've changed my artist name again.
It's your prerogative as an artist.
Well,
to be a diva.
If I can make up my mind to call myself.
It's fine. It's fine.
But yeah, Bandcamp at the moment. Yeah.
Great. No, I really love that. Just want to say we are beginning our weekly celebration of International Women's Day, which is Friday or Sunday. I can't remember exactly, but we start on Monday. We are inspired by used to inspirational women. So I want to say a big shout out to yous for doing your bit for the community, doing your bit for women, doing your bit for music. And the music's brilliant, so let's keep that going.
Absolutely.
Thank you so
much.
much.
Have a great week, and we'll catch you on Thursday at Song Season Stereo.